This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So, so we recap, like we have completed discussion about configuration. Okay. And we have also seen what is Ansible and yeah, what is Ansible and the how it works. Okay. Now we are going to see like hands-on setup. Okay. So hands-on setup of Ansible. Okay. Okay. So hands-on setup of Ansible. Okay. So we'll have the three servers. Okay. So we'll provision three servers basically. So among three servers, right? So among three servers, we'll have one server as okay control or master. Okay. And remaining two servers as nodes. Okay. So two servers as nodes. Yeah. So the same way like as I shown you, let me create a paint. Okay. So we'll have three servers, right? So one server will be acting as master, so it will be here. So next, then we'll have two servers as node servers. Okay. So this is what where Ansible is installed. Okay. So these are called node servers. Node one, let's say node two. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So let's provision three servers now. Mm, launch instance. Okay, I'm going to provision Ansible servers. Yeah, as usual, we'll go with Ubuntu. Okay, retire my Linux. Okay, so go with the default. Okay, yeah, alright. So I'm just going with the things. So but I want three instances. Okay, so I'm provisioning three instances. Okay, request placed successfully, and the three instances will be up. Okay, so meantime what we will do is we will discuss what are the steps, okay, to install an Ansible on this server. Okay, so if you see here, right, so if you see here, so here this server, right, Ansible, so this server, right, so this is like where we need to install Ansible. So previous day when I was saying, so Ansible, so on one only on master server we will be installing the Ansible. So it's clear, right? So and other than that, so we'll also be so Ansible will be run on Python. So Python first we need to install Python, then we are going to install Ansible. So two things we need to do on the this side, like control side, and then this side, right? So we need to install Python. Okay, so Python on each and every node. Then so there the connection between these two servers, right? So these control and the node server, right? So we need to do with by establishing SSH. Okay, so these are the things we need to do, right? So on the master side, okay, master control side, we need to do Python installation and Ansible installation, and on the nodes only Python, and the connection we need to do or like SSH configuration on each and every node. So we need to create keys on each and every node, and we need to share that key to the Ansible. So that's how we are going to do is okay. Yeah. So let's have the steps. We'll have the steps. Yeah. So like three servers, right? So first server is one server is Ansible controller management server where Ansible need to be installed. Okay, and in second and third server, so these are called Ansible nodes or managed servers. Okay, so these two are called managed servers, and this is called controller management server. Okay, yeah, so these are the commands for Ansible installation. So just like Jenkins. Okay, yeah, so and just leave with this one. I'll tell you. So SSH enable, right? For SSH enabling, we need to create what? We need to create a key pairs. Okay. So first on each and every server, right? So we need to enable the SSH keys. So first log into master and create SSH key. Okay. And seed into this cat public key. Okay. So this is one way. So let me change two things. So these are the steps basically. Let us do. It's not a big things. Let's serve us up. Okay, so among these three, right? So we'll make it as Ansible master, Ansible node 1. This is Ansible node 2, right? So we have the three servers which are ready to. So let us log in each and every server and okay, and let's see. So what I'll do first, I'll log in to the server, public IP. So my backs. Okay, session things, copy key, add once private key. Sorry. Accept. So as you know, the Ubuntu is the user, right? Okay. So this is master. Okay. Just for namesake, I'll be writing as master, but okay. So next, so we'll log into the other nodes. Okay. So let's say like we'll log into the this node one, take public IP, login. So we'll log into all three servers, right? Yeah, my language is also there. So the key is there. Accept. Ubuntu. Clear node 1. So this is node 1. Just for our reference, I'm just writing. It's not a command. Okay. So now let's take node 2. Okay, node 2. So node 2, yeah, yeah. So let's have the public IP. Okay. Private key and select the key. Yeah, my Linux is already there. So just accept and Ubuntu is the username. Just log in. Clear. Clear the screen. So node 2. Yeah. So I have logged into all the three servers, right? If you see here, see that. So how can I distinguish between all these three servers? So this is master, this is node 1, and this is node 2. How can I, right? So I want to change the host names. See, host names, nothing but. So let's say like So it is giving some host name, right? So I want to change this. I want to make it as Ansible node 2. So then it will be clear when I'm dealing with multiple servers. So there will be a confusion. Okay, which server I am in? Node 1, Node 2, Node 3, Node 5, Node 10, or it is a master or control server. So there is a confusion. So for that confusion, we can avoid that confusion using the changing the host name of the server. Okay, so that will be easy for us, and it makes our lives when our work easy. Okay, life also is easy. So for that, what you need is we have the command changing the host name here. Okay, so just you give this one. Okay, so just go with sudo vi etc host. Okay, so just remove that. Okay, ansible node 2. Okay, right, so escape will not work for my keyboard. Just escape colon w. So I have changed the host name, as well as I need to change one more place like host file. Sudo vi etc host. Okay, so here I don't think it is required, but okay, so just change only vi host name. Let's see. So we need to give reboot. We need to reboot the server, then only the changes will be done. Okay, so just run sudo reboot. Let's duplicate the tab, so it will open a new session once the server is ready. So the reboot, in the sense, server will be stopped and started again. Okay, it will take some time to get back. Okay, so when you are rebooting, right, the a public IP will not change. So you may get doubt, right? So whenever we switch, or like, so when you turn off, shut down the server, and when we start it again, what happens is the public IP will be changing. So here, when you're rebooting it, it will not change. Okay. Okay. So still it's not up, I guess. So that is why not to, right? Should, yeah. So now it is up. I just duplicated the tab. Hope the changes should be affected. So let's check. Right. So which server you are in, you are able to distinguish. You are able to find, right? So if you see here, Ansible Node 2, right? It's clear. Now, similar way will be changing. Why we are changing? You got it, right? Because to distinguish, just to, okay, just like, okay, this is, I mean, this is Node 1 server, this is Node 2 server. By just seeing, by just sitting in the server, we can say that I'm in the server now. So I can say, right, this is Node 2 server, obviously, by seeing this one. So what is this? This is a host name. How we changed? You know the command. So we'll change this one also. Okay, vi, sorry, sudo vi etc. Okay, okay. So then etc, then host name. Yeah. So Okay, so what I'm saying, Ansible node 2, just escape, shift, close. So after that, what you need to do is sudo reboot. Okay, only just two steps. So just you are changing the host name. That what else you are doing? Just rebooting the server. Why you are rebooting the server? To reflect the changes. Just you are rebooting the server. Okay, rebooting in the sense it will be start, stop, and started. Okay, that maybe you cannot observe here, but that will be done. Which one? Node two, node one, right? Node one. It will not. It will take not more than a minute. So here you cannot observe, but it will be stopped at node one, right? Node one. So the IP will not be changed. Okay. So what I'll do is you can not just you can duplicate the tab, so it will open a fresh once it is ready. Or okay, still it is not ready. Just let me open and duplicate. Yeah. So now it is ready. Oh, I have given node two. Oh, I think I am wrong. Did I give a node two? 20? Yeah, I think I have
Yes, sir.
given
Note
wrong.
to it.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, some mistake. Again, we'll change it. Sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. So why I'm getting this error? Read only because I'm not using sudo permissions. Okay. So use sudo permissions. Okay. So just give it one and save it. Escape colon W and then later reboot it. Let this come up. Okay. So meantime we'll do in master also. Vi sudo vi etc. What is that? Hostname. Okay. So to remove, right? Don't press enter. Just press double D. It will remove that line. Okay, that is shortcut. Double D, small double D. Press two times D D. So it will remove that line. Then press enter and give the name, host name, Ansible master. Okay, then you know, right? So just escape, shift W, right? And give this reboot. Oh, what is this? Yeah, reboot worked. Where is this master? Oh, it went away. Okay, node 1 is also came up. So this is node 1 and this is node 2. Oh, master, I think it got logged out. We'll log in again. Where is master? Yeah. You are able to follow, right? Just changing the host name, sir, for our understanding. Okay. And from this you will get to know the host name. So host name we can change it, but IP we cannot change, but host name we can change it. In the real time also what people will do is, so people just will have the meaningful host names. similar like that, maybe Apache server. So based on the usage, or like based on the work, they will be changing the host name. So host name part is done. Okay, this is also not required. Just only two commands. Change here, reboot it. Okay. Now, so now, okay, let's what we'll do is let's install Python as well as the what else Ansible on master. So this is master. Okay. Even in the Mobax, right, I can make like this also. Tab name also I can say. So this is master. Okay. This is node 2, but this is not useful in real time. Just changing the tab names, just for our understanding. Changing the host name is useful in the real time. Okay. Now we can see that this is master by seeing the tab names also. Okay. So even server name also we can see, right? This is master. So that's okay. Now what we are going to do is first I'm going to update the packages. So I'll run on each and every server. Sudo apt. So this is common thing. It's not part of any step. Sudo apt update. Okay. So this is a big why, because it's we just given birth to a server, right? So and we just the package are we are just updating. So that's the primary point we need to. So then just check whether Python is there or not. Okay. So here you are not able to see the Python. Okay, check with two commands sometimes. Okay. Okay. So you are not able to see the Python, right? So I just try to install it. Sudo apt install Python. Okay, it's not able to locate it. What we can do is sudo search. Can you we can search the package name. Search sudo apt search, not a sorting down full text search. I'll give like this. Okay. So this is a command I'm going to. So see, right, I am, but anyone will not remember the package names on, right? So just they can search it. Okay, search and this is the package name. I just installed that one. So installing Python on all servers. So apt install Python. Okay, and just check the version. Python hyphen version. Okay. So we'll repeat on all the servers, right? So we'll do on all the servers. Okay, we'll also check Python version on all the servers, right? Right. So Python is done. Now on the master, right, we need to install the Ansible. So for that, commands I've given here. Just run this command. So first we'll be adding the repositories. Just add the Ansible repository. Then we need to update the packages. Sudo, right? Sudo apt update. Okay, so then we just go for sudo installing the Ansible. Okay, so the steps are have given same. Sudo get you cannot, it is not required. Okay, then sudo apt install Ansible. So confirmation yes. So just ensure like you are running on the master server, right? Don't run anything related to Ansible stuffs on the nodes. Just ensure that one. So if you are running it by mistake, just change that server as master and the other servers as nodes. Okay, so that's just ensure that one. So on the master server, we need to have the Ansible. So on the master, right? So on the master, we need to have Ansible. If you are running by mistake on this, right? So ensure replace and rename it as a master and rename it as a node. Okay, that's not an issue. Okay, so now Python is installed on all the servers. P for Python and Ansible I'm installing now. Okay, this is also done. I hope it will be done. So just ensure whether the Ansible is installed or not. Ansible hyphen version. Okay, so we have the Ansible version of 2.15, 2.15.6. Okay, so that is the version of Ansible, and Python we know, right, 3.10. We have whatever we installed. Okay, so Ansible also installed. Ansible installed. Next, what else is pending? So the pending thing is connection, right? So the pending thing is connection. So we have to give the connection like SSH connection, right? SSH connection. Okay, now we'll talk about SSH connection. So yeah, this one is done. So hope it's clear, right? I mean, you are following, you are with me, right? Tarun and Vani.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vani, you're also with me. Okay, fine. So setup, right? Answer it's always sometimes boring, but we need to go very slowly. So even if you have any doubts while you are practicing, just ping me in, okay, in WhatsApp or whatever the sources. I'll try to explain. Okay, so where I'm, yeah, yeah. Now on the master, we'll talking. We are going to talk about SSH connection, right? So how the SSH going connection we are going to enable it, right? So that's what we are going to talk now. Now, yes. So we have for that on the master, right? I've logged in. Just I need to run this command ssh-keygen on the master. Clear the screen. ssh key generation. Keygen is nothing but key generation. Ssh key generation. Just enter. So this is right. So generate. If you observe here the command generating public and private key. I said already. So it will create a two keys, that is public and private. Okay. So it is asking enter the file location where it has to save. So by default it will save under home Ubuntu SSH. So just give as a default, just enter. So passphrase is something like adding extra security. It's not required. No, we are not entering anything. Just give three enters, so it will be safe. You observe here, right? So enter passwords you are not giving. So if you are entering, you need to again enter. It's extra security, not required. So your identification has been saved. Okay. Your public key has been saved in this location. Okay, for key, it's a fingerprint, like it's a unique ID for key. Okay, so the keys are generated. Let's go to the location where the keys are generated. Okay, so the location is, you can go like copy paste here. I'll go like this also. So dot, right? Dot is nothing but hidden directory we discussed. Okay, so if you see here, right, these keys are generated now. So if you check the date of the server, now Friday, November 10, and it's a 37 UTC. Okay, so see 37, just 1 minute before. So this is private key and this is a public key. IDRSA is the private and IDRSA dot pub is nothing but public. So these are the two keys which got generated now. Okay, so yeah, so let's again list it. So that is the part of first step we are done. So I went to CDHS. Okay, let's give ls-lrt. Okay, so these are command. Then give the cat ID RSA. Just follow the steps. Okay, cat. So just display cat ID RSA dot pub. So this is the public key which is created. Okay, from SSH to the here. So if you see at the end, right? So if you see this username and host name, you will be seeing like this. Okay, so this is public key. Just uh, hold this on this. Then and now go to the node, right? Log into the nodes. Okay, on nodes, go to this path. Okay, so we have the nodes, right? cd into ssh. Okay, so ls vi authorized files, open it. So here also cd ssh. Okay, vi authorized files, right? See, if you observe, when I'm logging to the server, I'm using one key, right? My Linux. So this is the key. See, key name. So even for every server, you will be observing that one, my Linux. Okay. So now insert. Okay. So whatever the key you are going to copy, public key. Public key I have displayed, right? I need to copy on other servers, node servers. So from the master server, I'm copying the public key, copy, and I'm going to paste on the node servers, right? So I have saved. I have to save it where I am. Okay, what is this? Okay, save, escape, escape, WQ. Okay, similar way on the node one also copy it. This what we are doing. We are copying the public key of master to the nodes. Okay, sorry, escape. Okay, so this is clear now. Okay, this is done. Okay, so there is two things we need to change on all servers. Just open this file. Maybe it's not like sudo su, just run this command. Maybe you can do like this. Okay, you can open this file, just running this on all servers, not on every, every. So I'll go with node 1 first. Oh, what is this? Okay, so node 1, open it. Something fishy. Yeah, open that location, and there are two things to change in this file, because to enable SSH to connect via key, we need to enable something. So for that, we need to do open this file, configure file, SSH configure file, okay, which is sitting in etc SSH, and so sshd config, so it's related to SSH. So you need to change two things. So one is uncomment permit root login and password authentication. Okay, so we need to make a password authentication as yes. Okay, and as well as we need to uncomment the permit root login. So just find two things on this file. Okay, let's go down, permit root login. Okay, so this is we need to uncomment, right? And what else? What else? Password authentication, right? Password authentication. So password authentication, we need to set as yes. Okay, that's it. Yeah. So you need to do two changes on each and every server. Okay, just save it, save the changes, escape, colon WQ. Okay, and restart. So to reflect the changes, right, we need to restart the SSH service. So for that, command is restart SSHD. So system sudo systemctl restart sshd, right? So if you run this command, the changes will be reflected. Okay, so that's, so I'm done with node 1. Similarly, I need to do with the node 2. So vi etc sshd config. So this is a file where you need to do the changes. Just go down. Okay, you need to uncomment, remove hash, permit root login, and somewhere password authentication will be there, so that you need to make it as yes. Okay, then just save the changes, escape, colon WQ, systemctl restart sshd, right? So this is done, and in the master also you need to do that one. So I'll be opening sudo vi etc sshd config, open that one. Okay, come down. Okay, let's make it as a yes. Okay, then save the changes, WQ, and restart the, what is that, services of SSD. Systemctl restart. Okay, so yeah, so all the three servers have done. Yeah, so that's where, right? So if you see all the three servers, so we have done all the configurations like master, node 1 and node 2. Okay. So if you see, right, so if you see on the server, so the configuration, the connection between our master and the servers are master and servers are connected. Okay, now what I'll do is setup is done. Setup is done. Okay, from the master, SSH configuration among all these three is done. Now I have to check the connection between the master to the node, right? So what I'll be doing, I'll be running the command, okay, from the master ssh and the IP of the server. Okay, I'll take the IP of public IP of node 1, I guess, ssh. From the master, you need to ssh. Okay, give it as yes. Just check what happened here. Any changes you observe? Let me clear the screen. Any changes you observe? See, the tab is master. Here, the tab name is master, right? You see here, the tab name is master, but the server is node 1. How come? So I have logged into, I have connected. Okay. So what I did is, so here on the master server, what I did is SSH node 1 server IP I have given. Okay. So node 1 IP have given. Okay. So what happened from the master I have executed this command and connected to the node 1. So that's why now we are able to see the node 1 here on the master server. So I want to exit, right? If I type exit, so it will close the connection, SSH connection, and it will be coming back to the master, right? Similar way, if I want to connect, okay, if I want to connect node 2, okay, let me take the node 2 server IP, okay, okay. For the first time, it will ask for yes or no. Just give yes. Yeah. So now you're again check. So on the master server, from the master server, you have connected to node 2, right? So node 2 and its a tab name is master. So yeah. So why you are this is testing of SSH connection, whether you are able to connect from master to the node 1, master to the node 2, you are just ensuring the connection. So if you are following the same steps or these steps, so connection will be if the tested, see, if I give exit, it is logging out from the node 2 and coming back to the master server. So the connections are perfect. So if you observe, the SSH connections are perfect. So there is no flaw or any issues. The configuration which we followed is absolutely perfect. Okay. Yeah. So now what I'll do is, okay. So just I'll be running top command because in order to ensure timeout. Okay. Okay. Now I want to ping. Okay. Okay. I want to ping a server. Okay. I want to ping a server. What is ping? The ping command, if you remember, right? What is ping? Okay. What is ping? If you remember. So if you want to check if any server is up or running or not, okay, we will be using the ping command. Okay. Ping. Okay. Similar way. So let's say like if I want to ping node to server, let me just give the from master I want to just ping the node to server. I'll be giving ping IP. So we need to get a reply. So it should able to ping. Why it's not coming up here? Okay, so I think it's not pinging, but anyways, I'll show you. Okay, now what I'll do is, so if you see here, Ansible hyphen version. So if you see here, right? So if you see the Ansible is look, config file is etc Ansible etc. Okay, so the Ansible folder is etc Ansible. So if you see here, right? So this is configuration file and this is host file. Okay, so host file is nothing but if you open the host file, right? So just I'll list the host file. So host file nothing but it's an inventory file. We will call it as a host file is nothing but okay. If we go to cdc host, okay, so not ctc Ansible. Okay, so this is where Ansible is installed. Ansible home, you can say. etc Ansible. So here, right? So we'll be having a inventory file. So what is inventory file? So inventory file is nothing but host file. If you see here and if you come here and if you list it, so you'll be finding an inventory file. So what is this inventory file? Inventory file is nothing but it will store all server details on the master, right? If you observe here, so on this master server, you will be having Ansible, and Ansible there will be inventory file which is called as default file is host. In the host file will contains all the details of the node servers, node 1 server, node 2 server, every server details that host file will contains. Okay, right? So let's say like, so now I'm going to add those host details here. So vi host, I'm going to add somewhere anywhere. Okay, maybe I'll add in the beginning of that. Okay, so here I'm going to add it. So we'll be giving public IP. Okay, just save it. I'm just given two public IPs. Okay, so I need to open with sudo privileges. Let me open. So why we are adding this public IPs now? So these are like inventory file where this Ansible will contains the inventory file. So it contains all the details of the nodes. Okay. I'll open with sudo vi host. Just paste here. Then save it. Okay. Right. So basically how the Ansible works is Ansible will look for inventory file. So in the inventory file, whatever the servers are there, whatever the node servers are, it will connect to that servers. That's the ideology. Just keep it as of now, and we'll talk about grouping of the servers later point of time. Okay. Okay. Now let's run the Ansible. I want to just check whether the what you can say Ansible is able to talk with all the nodes or not. If an em, I'll explain you. Okay. So again, just run this. Okay. So what it is doing, what this command is, right? So I am pinging the servers. What servers? We have two node servers. I'm just pinging. Why I'm pinging? So whether what this ping command do? It's a Linux commands which we discussed previously. I mean, when we start beginning of the session, like class, ping command is basically to know whether the server is in reachable or not. It's available or not. So that is a ping command. So here in Ansible, we are going to use a module. So Ansible is the calling the Ansible tool. All is nothing but all whatever the servers are there in the inventory file. Okay, execute on all the servers which are available in the inventory file. So we have two servers, so that's why it executed on two servers. Okay, and which module, like which action Ansible should do? So that is ping. So ping all the servers. So that is the meaning of this one. So modules -m for module. So ping is nothing but pinging the it's a module of Linux, so where it will just get the availability of the servers. If you see, observe this one, right? On the servers, the ping command is got success. Okay, so it is able to ping. It's and the response is ping pong. Okay, it's able to. Okay, it is now available. Okay, so that's what about ping module. So these modules, right? So these modules are written in Python. So that's why we require Python. Okay, so if you see this interpreter is Python. Okay, so now I mean, I'm just these are the call whatever you see on the screens, right? Ansible -m. These are called Ansible adhoc commands. So before going to playbooks, we are just running adhoc commands. Okay. So to get understand, just okay, just run module called setup. So what this setup will do is it will get all the details of the servers. Okay. So of these two servers, if you open, so this is the output of that. Okay, it will get all the details of the servers. So go up, go up, go up. Okay. So yeah, so this server connected and it getting the parameters right? So architecture, server architecture and BIOS version. So this is about server information. Okay, what is the date on the server? Okay, and OS details also will be seen like address, private address. Okay, gateway, MAC address of the server. So mask name. So these are called server details. So okay, setup will get the details of each and every server. So these are the details. It's not required to go all through this. It's not required for us also. But this module, why I'm showing all these modules is right. So I have ran two modules. One is ping and one is setup. So just it's like adhoc commands. So just wanted to know the Ansible is working or not. Okay. 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 So that Ansible or mod setup command is used for getting the what you can say details of. Okay. Now what we'll do is okay, ping is done. So now what I want to do is I want to run a shell module. Okay. I want to run. I want to get the data of the server on the data on the servers on the two servers. Okay. So what I can do is I can run the shell module, right? Okay. So I can run the shell module, and I can get the date on the each and every server. Okay. Yeah. So what I can do is -m shell. Shell is nothing but Linux. What I should run is I want to run date. Let's see whether it can be worked or not. See, it got executed. So on the server, it is the time on the each and every server. Okay. So see, I'm passing. It's a module, shell module, and what is the command? Date. Okay. Now let's give the host name. Okay. So this is how you need to play. Okay. So this is how you need to play with this. There are many adhoc commands. I will try to cover again tomorrow. Okay. I'll try to cover few adhoc commands, and then I will go for the playbook. Okay. Today we are done with the understand setting up Ansible and everything. So any questions, and tomorrow we'll see with the other things.